Hey, what's up? It's Milk TV back again for another video. And in this video, I am going to show you my take on one-hitting the EGGYRA with your High Wizard. I will be talking about how we can mix and match our equipment, skills, and food to get the damage that we need. I will also be giving you guys different skill and equipment setups for our free-to-play players out there or the ones who are not on premium. I know some of you do not have a 4th auto skill slot yet, so stay with me and listen till the end because I assure you, you will be able to one-hit the EGGYRA after this. So first, let's go over equipment. Do remember to keep up with your enhancements. You get an enhancement level per base level you have, so make sure you at least have a max enhancement level on your weapon. So for the weapon, get a wizardry staff or a cross staff and refine it to +4, whichever is cheaper or easier to get. They do pretty much the same damage at +4, so long as they are not upgraded yet. For your offhand, get a magic Bible for the 15% ignored magic defense. No need to refine this. Armor, get a robe of cast as it gives us int +4 as well as 5% magic attack. Garment, you can use any garment. Footgear, I suggest you get shoes. These are really cheap and they give you SP regen. Here's a quick fact. A flat SP regen will give you more regeneration compared to a percentage SP regen. For accessories, get a +4 int earring and another earring, up to you if you want to refine the second one. You can if you have the budget. Currently, the cost of an unrefined int earring has gone down quite a bit. I bought my first one a while back and it cost me around 600,000 zenny, but currently it is around 200,000 zenny, so it's really cheap right now compared to a few weeks back. Next, let's go over the stats. You're gonna need 99 intelligence for this. I hope you guys did not get any dexterity yet, as you only really need the dexterity after you farm EGGYRAs. I have read and watched guides out there that tell you to split your int and dex to 70-30 or 60-40 while you level up. You can do that if you really want a fast cast time early on in your levels, but we really want 99 intelligence for this so that we have as much magic attack as possible. So moving on for our skills, we need level 6 Napalm Vulcan for this. Again, I have seen guides that tell you to get level 10 Napalm Vulcan. I heavily disagree because level 6 Napalm Vulcan is more than enough to be able to one-hit the EGGYRA. Also, a higher level of Napalm Vulcan would also mean more SP consumption, which either means more SP discharge needed or more downtime when on the play dead state. Of course, you also need level 10 magic power because this boosts our damage a lot. If you don't have enough job levels and don't have level 6 Napalm Vulcan and level 10 magic power, then you probably can only kill EGGYRAs in 2 hits. I suggest you be patient and stay at EGGYRAs until you get the job levels needed to get the required skills. You will also need Energy Coat because this gives us an additional 10% magic damage. And finally, one of the most important items, get yourself a Marionette card. It currently costs around 300,000 zenny. Deposit it in your card book to get the effect that we want, and this gives us an additional 10% damage for our Napalm Vulcan. So let's now go over the different setups that we can use to one-hit the EGGYRAs. For the free-to-play players out there that don't have premium yet and don't have the adventurer rank needed to get another auto skill slot, I have a setup for you where you don't need Energy Coat, so you can use Play Dead to regenerate your SP. 2 of 3 of these setups do not require a 4th auto skill slot, which I'm pretty sure some of you don't have yet. So let's start with setup number 1, which does not require a 4th skill slot. The skills needed for this is Energy Coating level 5, Napalm Vulcan level 6, and Magic Power level 10. You get damage needed to one-hit the EGGYRA, but we do not have Play Dead for the SP regeneration. To get the SP for this, I suggest you do the unlimited SP discharge trick. I made a video about it some time ago. Links right here or in the description if you want to know how I do it. Next, setup number 2. Again, this does not require a 4th auto skill slot. The skills needed for this are Napalm Vulcan level 6, Magic Power level 10, and Play Dead. Basically, we just use Play Dead in place of Energy Coating for the SP regeneration. Because of this, we lose the 10% magic damage that we get from energy coating. To balance this, we need to eat Int Meal A, which gives Int plus 5 and plus 10% magic damage for 30 minutes. This costs 5,000 Zenny each, and you can consume more than one to stack the duration. These can be bought from the food NPC in the different cities in Midgard. You probably need to buy 6 to 10 of these to cover 300 minutes of combat time, but you're gonna end up with a profit anyway since farming EGGYRAs usually gives you around 250,000 to 500,000 Zenny if you farm until you have red combat time. Now let's go over setup number 3. Setup number 3 is very straightforward. This now requires 4 auto skill slots, but it's much more efficient compared to the other 2 setups. Skills needed for this are Napalm Vulcan level 6, Magic Power level 10, Energy Coating level 5, and Play Dead. This setup doesn't require any investment, provided that you can now one-hit the EGGYRA with the equipment I suggested. You can also opt to not use Play Dead, and use the SP discharge trick instead, so you won't have to spend time lying on the ground to regenerate your SP. However, this will cost us Zenny as you have to buy ingredients to cook the meals needed for the SP discharge. If after all of this, you're still struggling to one-hit the EGGYRA, what you could do is to cook food that gives magic attack or even food that has magic damage penetration. This will require extra time because you have to farm for the ingredients, but if you're a little bit short on damage to one-hit the EGGYRA, this is the only cheap option. Make sure you level up your cookbook so you can stack as many food as possible. Also, once you are able to one-hit the EGGYRAs, try removing your magic Bible and see if you still have enough damage to kill them in one skill. If you still have enough damage, I suggest you get the Statue of Judgment because the 5% SP regen will help you stay in battle longer. So, I guess that's it for this video. If you have questions, just leave a comment, I'll be sure to answer them. Also, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe so you get to watch more videos like this. Once again, this is Milk TV. See you next time.